Hey, welcome back to the inner work. Let's break down another little video. This was yesterday morning. Getting a little jump rope action. Now, y'all don't kill me in the comments for my jump roping. I am quite bad at it, to be honest with you. But if you would have saw me a couple months ago, I couldn't even do this. And so this was the day that I brought a friend. One of my friends, Solo Money, his first time boxing, first time ever punching a bag or putting on gloves. So if he can do it, y'all can do it too. Yesterday we had Coach Mike leading the class. Shout out Coach Mike. Real good, genuine dude, very helpful. Got us doing yoga, I forgot what he said, yoga push-ups or something like that. Now we about to do these Spider-Man twists, 8 each side. And he's actually in training for a fight. I don't know when he's fighting, but coming here pretty soon. And let me tell you, he can hit. Not the hands on the hips already, E. Over here doing some squats. But yeah, as I was saying, it's my friend Solomon's first time coming. Shout out to him. You know, he did the first thing. The most important thing was take that first step. And, hats off to him. And I'm proud of him simply for just showing up, not just for me, for himself. And you know, your comfort zone charges interest, and, you either pay it daily or later. And he chose to pay it daily. Why not do it now? And, some days the win is just simply not quitting, and he didn't quit. He finished the whole workout. It was tough, but he pushed through, and y'all gonna see. And that just goes to show you you don't need a breakthrough, just another rep, because that one more rep could be the breakthrough. So shout out to everybody out there that's taking the small steps, doing it daily. Y'all keep going. Keep going so you can outrun that motivation and it becomes discipline. And so this was part of the warm up. I didn't get the full warm up, but this is part of it. And man, these warm ups right here, my legs are on fire, my calves, everything, lower body burning. But on this day, it was only about, shoot, 4 or 5 of us at this session. So this was a great session to really learn everything, especially for beginners. Slower pace. It's not hectic in there, so you can really focus and lock in and get the help that you need. Here we go, banging out 50 sit-ups. But yeah, man, this is the inner work right here. You know, where we focus on progress, even though it is quiet, we keep going. We're trying to become the person that, our goals require, and the inner work builds outer results, and that's all that we're after. But yeah, I'm not going to talk y'all head off this video. I'll interject every now and then, but you guys just sit back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the show. he was like, that's the warm up. And then what's crazy is that wasn't even one of our harder warm ups. That was just like a little taste test. And so he was like, taste test. And so shout out to Mike for you know, being mindful that not everybody's in the same shape as everybody else, and everybody has to start from somewhere. So we toned it down a little bit during the warm up because the goal is to come back the next day. We don't want to tear you down to where you're sore and you take a couple of days off. No, 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 no. We want you to come back day after day. Rest days are needed, but there's no need to kill your body on the first day. And I want you guys to watch because yesterday was partner day. And so this is a very beginner friendly gym, and we're very mindful and we're aware of those that are new. And by no means is anybody going to come in here and bully you, hit you where you don't want to be hit you harder than you expect to be hit. No, no. So pay attention to these partner drills. very light touches, and then for those newbies, you barely even get touched at all. So it's just you getting used to punches being thrown at you, and you getting used to the reactions and the timing. And so we're just starting off with the basic jab here. We're gonna do the basics for a little bit. Still doing the basics. Jab to the body, jab to the head. Shout out to that boy Logan. Okay, here comes the partner drills. As a beginner, he's doing a good job of not backing up, circling, moving around. And then here I am just telling him to, keep his hands up. You don't have to drop them. Use your whole arm. Keeping it real simple. Jab cross to the head. Real simple. I have a question. For those of you that made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, what do you guys do when motivation doesn't work? I want to know because I think um, most people think motivation is what keeps you going, but for me, motivation, honestly, it's failed me more times than I can count. There are nights where I don't feel like showing up. I have no energy, no excitement, no drive, no fire. But I learned something. The days that change you aren't the big hype-filled days. They're the quiet ones where nothing is happening and you still do the work. No one claps, no one notices, but that's where your identity is built. So I stopped asking myself how I felt and I started asking who I said I wanted to become. And that question shows up every single day. The inner work isn't loud, it's lonely, it's repetitive, but it works. And if you're tired right now, I'm telling you, please do not quit because this might be the day that actually counts. So, y'all just keep that in mind. So, remember that question. What do you guys do when motivation doesn't work? So, right here, we're doing a new partner. I'm with Eliana. Shout out to Eliante. She has had, I believe, two or three actual fights, and we're just doing we're just doing two punches and switch. I think she caught me with one of them, and I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got to put my mouthpiece in because hey, she doesn't hold back. And this is somebody that man, she was one of the first ones I went against when I was new to the gym, and man, she would give me the work, put the beats on me, make my eyes water. And you know how you walk in with ego and pride. You see you're partnering with someone of the opposite gender, so you may think that you have the upper hand. No, wasn't I humbled? And ever since then, every time we do partner work, it's good work. We both get the best out of each other, and we push each other to our limits. So shout out to Eliante. And look, yeah, yeah, I had to come get a water break. No, no, I came and got my mouthpiece. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, she caught me a good time. A real good time into the with a jab to the jaw. Hey Solomon, what you doing? You trying to hit somebody in their nuts? Bring them punches up, boy. He throwing upper nuts, not uppercuts. But hey, I found out the hard way doing that. Obviously, you hit the bag enough, it's gonna loosen up, get softer and softer. So, the lower and higher parts of bags are a lot harder. And I found out the hard way and hurt my hand. Also showed me you do not have to kill the bag. Here goes me and Logan, just working on the what is this, jab cross hook. Yeah, shout out Logan. He real nice too. I think we started coming around the same time, so he's always a good person to get some work with too. Now I feel like he doesn't get tired. Me, I'm over there huffing and puffing. So I know when I go against him, he gonna bring that pace and tempo. He's very active, very mobile, like a little jitterbug. Hey Solomon, if you go back and watch this, pay attention to your punches, especially like your left hook or any hook. Look how like you're when you bring that arm out, you're kind of straightening it as you're coming to the bag. It's like a wide looping hook. It's like you're bringing it from you're dropping your hand and bringing it from your waist. Does anybody else have a problem with standing too close to the bag? Cause I do. I need to stop alligator on my punches. Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, weave, and hook. Now we have cross, hook, cross, weave, cross. Yeah, look at his hooks. It's okay. Them hooks won't look like that here soon. So funny because this is something that he thought he would never, ever do. And, he's already talking about coming back even more. And so, even if he doesn't come back, I'm telling his kids, your dad a boxer. Your dad did something that most men don't do. Man, look at Logan, boy. He over there putting in that work. Okay, here go me and Eliante. 5 punches and switch. I know you guys gonna kill me in the comments about this camera angle. Listen, I don't know where to put the camera without it getting blocked. So I'm doing as best as I can. So just bear with me, y'all. There's about 35 bags in the room, so you gotta work with what you got. Mm. So in between every round, we do partner drills, all the way up to 5 punches, and then we work our way back down. You see me here? I had to get me a little water break. I was exhausted, y'all. But after this class, me and a couple guys and Mike were talking, and he was like, I don't know of any other sport that has a workout or that makes you feel as depleted like boxing does. And being a former athlete, I agree. Um, this is a full body workout, legs, arms, core, everything. So once again, I highly recommend this if you're having trouble finding motivation in the gym or just consistency in the gym. Maybe, going to a workout that has a group setting. It doesn't have to be boxing, but, try some group workouts, because I know if I go to a group workout, I'm going to feel, you know, somewhat bummed because I know other people are probably counting on me to show up, or they're gonna be like, "Oh, where's this person at? You haven't been here in a while." And I also don't want to fall back off and get back in the groove of things. So, it's good to have accountability partners. So try a group workout, people. And here I am working on my overhands. Remember, I said I'm hesitant to throw my overhands due to my shoulders. So I'm just trying to get used to it. Meanwhile, we got Terminator just killing this red bag. Killing it, man. Y'all can't hear it, but I can. Like, he doing some damage. And we have reached the halfway point of the workout now. So, as you can see, Solomon's still doing it. Still standing strong. What more could you ask for? Now we're doing 4 punches and switch. Me and Logan. Nice jab to the body. He got me. Both got each other there. Here I am trying to work on the southpaw. But man, southpaw is just so different. Um, but I like it. I like it because it's different. And so, about the whole camera thing, I know a lot of people probably don't want to be on camera, so that's why I don't have it, where it can see all of me and have no obstruction of view. So I'm also mindful of that too. But I like recording these because I just want to see how much I've evolved throughout the year. And like I said in the last video, I have no intentions on competing whatsoever. I don't even spar. But if my mind changes, trust me, it will be recorded and I will upload it. Here comes the jab, cross, slip, up, up, cross hook, I believe. And so Solomon's a very fast learner too. Um, he's catching himself throwing the wrong punches, and that's very good. He's already catching on. And I didn't know, but it already seemed like he already knew pretty much what the basic punches were, the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He knew which hand was the 1, which hand was the 2. So shout out to him. And here I am just reminding him again, hey, just keep your hands up. Your hands, your arms, use them like a shield. Hands block the face, elbows block the body. And I got a bad habit of dipping. I need to stop doing that. But I guess they say a reaction is better than no reaction. But then again, I don't want to run into something that I don't want to get hit by. And one of these days, I'm going to have to go through my phone and find. I think I recorded maybe a workout or two of when I first came, so you guys can see and so I can see the difference. See how much I've learned. How much more do I move? Is my defense better? Are my reactions faster? Am I more tense? Am I, because when you're brand new, I think, well, for me, I wasn't as relaxed, and so I want to see, am I more relaxed now, or do I just am I just better at taking punches? Okay, here we go again. Me and Eliante, 2 punches and switch. I'm telling you, she throwing some steam behind them boys. And I need to, so I'm using this as like a film study too, because I'm seeing, when she throws those looping hooks, why am I not, weaving and pivoting out and stuff like that? So I'm just staying stationary. I think we got one more round. One more round. Shout out Mike. He knew to wait till we're all gassed to say the power punches. So I think we're doing power uppercut here. This is how you get better though. Push through adversity. When you're tired and you want to quit, maybe you have a little bit more in the reserves you can tap into. But you won't know until you find out. Here we go with the power hooks. Yeah, I'm absolutely gassed. And this is 55 minutes of non-stop movement. And Solomon told me before the class he might throw up. But he didn't. With that in mind, he knew it was going to be a tough workout. Still showed up, still pushed through, and most importantly, he didn't quit, he finished. Here's me and Logan again, 1 punch and switch. Now 2 punches and switch. Up to 3 punches now. Four punches and switch. And last, 5 punches and switch. And that's a wrap, folks. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you, every single one of you. I challenge you to do the inner work. And for those of you that are struggling, listen. Here I am saying it's a wrap. Listen, I used to think I needed clarity before I moved. I thought once I felt ready, I'd start, but that moment never came. So clarity doesn't come before action, it comes from action. Start where you are, move with what you have, and let the work meet you there. Until next time.